Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. Kamala Harris will be discussing her economic agenda at a speech in North Carolina, which is expected to focus on lowering the prices of groceries, housing, and health care. She'll probably skip the part where they caused those prices to skyrocket in the first place. Kamala is planning on lowering housing prices. If her track record is anything to go by, we'll be lucky if we can afford cardboard boxes. It's also being reported that her speech will exclude certain elements of her agenda in order to be strategically ambiguous in areas that could prove divisive with voters. Finally, a politician brave enough to take a firm stand on absolutely nothing. She's so strategically ambiguous, even she doesn't know what her policies are. Strategically ambiguous? That's like telling a pilot to just aim for the general vicinity of the runway. What could possibly go wrong? Give us your tired, your poor, your mass murderers. A Peruvian gang leader wanted for 23 killings. Yes, you heard that right, 23. He was arrested by U.S. immigration officials on Wednesday in New York. What? How did he get in the country, you may ask? Well, he entered the U.S. illegally at the Texas-Mexico border in May, and he was arrested by U.S. Border Patrol the same day. Oh, well, that's good. But then he was released with a notice to appear for immigration proceedings later. What? They had him and let him go? It's like a DMV for dangerous criminals. Take a number and we'll get to you eventually. Or not. So a mass murderer strolls into the United States and gets a come back later slip and disappears for 2 months. It's like a scavenger hunt for psychopaths. 24 murders, and we not only let him in, we then let him go? You'd think that we'd draw the line somewhere before the body count reaches Costco levels. For all those aspiring homicidal maniacs out there, remember, the United States isn't just a land of opportunity, it's a land of second chances for everyone, apparently. The Pentagon is still giving money to EcoHealth Alliance, and not only that, the Pentagon cannot fully access the data from the research it's paying for. It's like buying a ticket to a show and then being told the curtains never open. Trust us, the show you paid to see but can't is really good. I swear, it's worth every penny. So the Pentagon's blind funding EcoHealth? Am I the only one freaked out by this? It's like giving your credit card to your drunk uncle and saying, "Surprise me." You remember EcoHealth. It collaborated with China's Wuhan Institute on research that many believe triggered the COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, EcoHealth denies conducting gain-of-function research, so they had nothing at all to do with COVID, but we have seen a lot of evidence and testimony from others suggesting otherwise. So it looks like, despite assurances to suspend funding, the Department of Defense is still providing money to EcoHealth. Yes, by all means, give EcoHealth more money. After all, things are pretty boring right now. I mean, we really could spice things up with a little bit of COVID-24. Eric Adams was hit with a grand jury subpoena by federal prosecutors digging into his 2021 campaign fundraising. Adams, his election committee, and City Hall all got subpoenas. I can't believe government prosecutors are wasting their time on this. They could be spending more time focusing on Donald Trump. The subpoenas asked for text messages, documents, and other communications. The probe, which began in November, focuses on allegations that the Turkish government illegally funneled money to Adams' campaign. The attorney for Adams said that they've conducted their own internal investigation and they can't find anything that they did wrong. Oh, okay. Well, that settles it. Adams' internal investigation found nothing. That's like me telling my wife that I have no idea where those ice cream sandwiches came from. Adams maintains that he's clean, but the amount of digging happening suggests that they're not just looking for dirt, they're looking for an entire landfill. Do you remember back when Adams criticized Biden's border policy? I think this latest round of subpoenas from the feds show that the one part of Biden's memory that still works is the part that holds a grudge. So he's not completely gone, just the parts that handle stares, speeches, and shaking hands. Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.